Hello, welcome to the session. Zotero, an online reference tools. Zotero is free and open source reference management software to manage bibliographic data and related research materials such as PDF files. The name Zotero is loosely derived from Albanian verb meaning to master. Zotero includes the best parts of older reference management software: the ability to store author, title and publication fields and to export that information as formatted references, and the best aspects of modern software and the web application, such as the ability to organize, tag and search in advanced ways. Zotero interacts seamlessly with online resources. When it senses you are viewing a book, article or other objects on the web, it can automatically extract and save complete bibliographic references. Zotero effortlessly transmits information to and from other web services and applications, and it runs both as web service and offline on your personal devices. Notable features include web browser integration, online syncing, generation of in-text citation, footnotes and bibliographies, as well as integration with the word processor, Microsoft Word, LibreOffice, OpenOffice.org, Writer and NeoOffice. Zotero is a production of the Roy Rosenzweig Center for History and New Media at George Mason University and the Corporation for Digital Scholarship. It has been generously funded by the United States Institute of Museum and Library Services and Andrew W. Mellon Foundation and Alfred P. Salone Foundation. History. Zotero 1.0. The first release of Zotero 1.0.0 B2.R1 was made available in October 2006 as an add-on to the Firefox web browser. Development of Zotero 1.0x continued until May 2009 when Zotero 1.0.10 was released. Zotero 2.0 Zotero 2.0, released in February 2010, added online features like metadata and file syncing and group libraries, and included a license change from the educational community license to GPL v3. Development of Zotero 2.0x continued until October 2010 when Zotero 2.0.9 was released. Zotero 2.1. Zotero 2.1, released in March 2011, adds CSL 1.0 support. Firefox 4 compatibility, the minimum is Firefox 3.6, and Zotero Commons, through which material can be uploaded to the Internet Archive. Zotero Standalone. Zotero Standalone, the first released in January 2011, allows Zotero to be run as an independent program outside Firefox using XUL runner. Zotero Standalone is available for Windows, GNU, Linux and Mac OS X. Connectors are available to integrate Zotero Standalone into the web browser, Safari and Chrome. Zotero 3.0. Zotero 3.0, released in January 2012, includes the stable release of Zotero Standalone as well as several new major features, including overhauled Word and LibreOffice integration and duplicate detection. Version 3.0 also introduced the Zotero bookmarklet of iOS browsers, Android browser, Chrome for Android, Firefox Mobile and Opera Mobile, allowing users to save reference data to their Zotero library when using mobile devices. Zotero 4.0. Zotero 4.0, released in April 2013, includes new features such as automatic journal abbreviations, color tags and on-demand file syncing. Features. Zotero shows an icon when a resource, book, article, thesis is being viewed on many websites such as library catalogs, PubMed, Google Scholar, Google Books, Amazon.com, Wikipedia and publishers' websites. Clicking this icon saves the full reference information to the Zotero library. Zotero can also save a copy of the web page or, in the case of academic articles, a copy of the full text PDF. Users can then add notes, tags, attachments and their own metadata. Items are organized through a drag and drop iTunes-like interface and can be searched. Selections of the local reference library data can later be exported as formatted bibliographies. Furthermore, all entries including bibliographic information and user-created rich text memos of the selected articles can be summarized into an HTML report. Citation formatting. Zotero users can generate citations and bibliographies through word processor plugins or directly into Zotero using citation style language styles. The house styles of the most academic journals are available in Zotero, and the bibliography can be reformatted with a few clicks. Zotero also allows users to create their own customized citation styles. Zotero can import and export citations from to many formats, including Wikipedia citation templates, BibTeX, BibLatex, RefWorks, MODS, COINS, citation style, language, JSON, refer BibIX, RIS, TEI, several flavors of RDF, Evernote, EndNote. Annotation and mobile devices. Zotero can associate notes with bibliographic items. It can annotate PDFs and sync them with a mobile PDF reader through the Zotfile plugin. Language support. Zotero supports more than 30 languages as of 2014. Product support. Zotero has no dedicated customer support service, but the Zotero website provides extensive information including instructional screencasts, troubleshooting tips, a list of known issues and user forums. Questions and issues raised in the forums are answered quickly, with users and developers suggesting solutions. Many academic institutions provide Zotero tutorials to their members. Financial support and awards. Development of Zotero has been funded by the Andrew W. Mellon Foundation, the Alfred P. Sloan Foundation, and the Institute of Museum and Library Services, as well as user donations. Zotero has won awards from PZ Magazine, Northwestern University's SiteFest competition, and the American Political Science Association. Strengths of Zotero: free up to 300 MB of storage, good at retrieving PDF metadata, easy import of citation via browser plugin, automatically imports PDFs when possible, works well with non-traditional electronic sources, good support from user community at zotero.org. Purpose of Zotero: create and manage citation of books, articles, videos, etc. Import citation from databases and WU catalog. And searchable notes and tags to citation, attach PDFs if desired. Quickly create a bibliography in multiple formats: MLA, Chicago, APA. Automatically manage in-text citation in Microsoft Word or LibreOffice, OpenOffice. Easily share references with others. Who's doing it? The translator that allows Zotero to access web-based bibliographic information have been written for institutional libraries, the Library of Congress, databases such as LexisNexis, archiving services such as JSTOR, newspaper, and hundreds of other organizations around the world. So far, more than 100 colleges, universities, and other organizations recommended Zotero to their constituents, and nearly 30 of these provided tutorials or workshops on how to use the tool. Zotero is equally useful for undergraduates, graduate students, faculty and other researchers. Anyone who uses the internet for research and need a simple way to organize references. How does it work? Zotero is a free download that can be installed on any computer running Firefox, Netscape 9.0 or the Flock browser. When a user visits a website that works with the extension, an icon appears in the browser address bar. Clicking the icon prompts Zotero to gather the bibliographic information for the source being viewed and add it to the user's Zotero library. If a web page includes multiple sources, the application lets the user save some or all of the sources at one time. Through a pane that opens at the bottom of the browser window, user can manage the sources they have gathered, adding notes, keywords or attachments to any source. Sources in a user's library can be grouped into collections, which are represented as folders, resulting in a flexible, personal system of organizing references. Individual sources can be included in multiple collections. A search feature lets user locate sources in their Zotero libraries based on keywords found in any of the data fields. Users can also take a snapshot of an online resource which stores a local copy of that source and add highlights or annotation to these snapshots. Alternatively, users can manually enter a source that either is not online or is on a website that does not interact with Zotero. A timeline tool organizes sources by date and lets user highlight specific keywords in the source displayed across a timeline. All of the sources in a Zotero library are available, even when the user is not online, and users who rent the portable version of Firefox from a storage device can access Zotero and their sources from any computer they use. Users choose a citation format such as Chicago, MLA, APA or others. To add a source from Zotero, a user simply drags that source into an application such as Microsoft Word or Google Docs and properly formatted citation is inserted. Zotero also generates a bibliography of all the sources included in a paper. Why it is significant? As the quantity of online data and their analysis has skyrocketed, and as access to those resources nears ubiquity, the tools to manage those sources have failed to keep pace. Research today takes place at an ever-increasing pace, and having to record sources and organize references manually can be considered bottleneck. By automating the task of gathering, managing, citing online references, Zotero and other online reference tools facilitate a more efficient research process. Formatting of citation is consistent, and typos and other mistakes common in a manual reference system are largely eliminated. Centralizing of a scholar's academic source in a single location and providing simple tools to annotate and manage those resources also adds a new layer to the research process. The ability to cross-reference sources, assign tags and other information to them, and quickly search a library of sources has the potential to uncover unseen connections and patterns. Moreover, the timeline feature allows researchers to see the progression of scholarship on a topic over time. What are the downsides? Although Zotero works on Windows, Mac and Linux platforms and is compatible with Firefox, Netscape and Flock browser, the application does not run on Internet Explorer, and according to the developers of Zotero, it will never work with IE because of the proprietary nature of that browser. This presents a problem in campus or department labs that only support the IE browser. Zotero source libraries are available when a user is offline, but they are nonetheless tied to an installation of the software either on a specific computer or a portable storage device. Users who are away from the primary computer or who forget the storage device can access their sources. Moreover, Zotero does not currently offer an easy method to share sources with other users. For accurate citations, Zotero depends on consistent, predictable formatting of bibliographic information on websites, and the application cannot import source information from plain text documents. Where is it going? Zotero developers are said to be working on a version that would run as an online application, which would store sources centrally rather than on local machines. This way, users could log into Zotero from any computer, as long as it uses a Zotero compatible browser, and have access to their source libraries. With this arrangement, users could set permission for their libraries and share sources, allowing individuals working on a group project to collaboratively develop a bibliography. The ongoing proliferation of data places an increasingly burden on users to organize and manage large amount of information. As more and more websites adopt consistent standards for formatting bibliographic information, Zotero and tools like it will provide another way to apply individual lenses to vast arrays of resources, helping users make sense of the flood of information. Digital media are changing the options and expectation for the forms of scholarly publication, with some arguing that an academic work could be a multimedia artifact or other non-traditional medium. As resources themselves takes on new forms, Zotero serves the need of researchers who want to cite those evolving sources. Let's summarize this. Zotero is a research tool for managing online references. Developed by the Center for History and New Media at George Mason University, Zotero is a Firefox extension that provides users with automated access to bibliographic information for resources reviewed online. Using translators for several hundred websites, online databases and commercial sites such as Amazon.com, Zotero senses the bibliographic information contained in a web page, and when the user clicks the Zotero icon, gathers that information and places it in the user's library of sources. In this way, online researchers can quickly and easily gather the information they will need later to review and cite references and create bibliographies. Zotero includes features to manage sources, and users can also manually enter the sources. The result is a centralized location for gathering and storing references, significantly streamlining the research processes. In the cut and paste world of digital resources and online research, a focus on conscientious attribution has softened. By emphasizing accurate citations and automating the process, Zotero helps students learn and adopt proper practices. Zotero runs in the browser, where research increasingly takes place and work in a way that students find familiar and comfortable. In this way, the application is well positioned to encourage and facilitate scholarship. In addition, because it provides new tools to organize and interact with the resources, Zotero can help faculty and students use those resources in a creative and effective ways to support their research. Let's go through few assignments. Discuss the salient features of Zotero. What is Zotero? A brief discussion. Discuss application of reference management tools. Discuss various types of reference management tools. How reference management software helps to avoid plagiarism. Here are a few references online. Zotero retrieved July 5, 2016 from www.zotero.org. Zotero retrieved July 5, 2016 from www.wikipedia.org. Hope you enjoyed this session. Thank you. Hope to see you again.